Good morning from the biggest Epcot festival of them all. We're here at Wine and Food to help you answer the question, what should you pick to eat when you are here at Epcot? Should you get those legendary Epcot treats or should you get some of the special offerings that are only available for the festival? Let's go find out. Hi-ho everybody, this is Rob with Ear Scouts and we are here at the Epcot Wine and Food Festival where there are a whopping 36 different locations where you can get unique food and beverage items exclusive to this festival. Here's the big question. With so many food options already in this park, Epcot is legendary for having iconic snacks and treats. How do you pick what you should eat when you have a limited amount of time in this park and a limited amount of space in your belly? Well, we're going to help you answer that question today by pitting some of the legendary Epcot snacks and treats against the limited time offerings that are only here for this festival. Let's go do it. We've actually got a friend joining us for today's video, which I'm super excited about. She's gonna be here in just a little bit. But first, I wanna tell you guys about the unique coverage we're gonna do of this festival on our channel. We're gonna be doing 3 videos this time. This is one of 3. Our second video is gonna be all about Emil's Fromage Montage, which is a cheesy culinary tour around the world showcase. And then our final video that we're gonna do, I am so excited about. We've never done anything like this before. We're gonna teach you how to use Disney Genie Plus to maximize your park day when you're here for the festival. There are so many amazing things to do when you're here at Epcot. There's of course the new Guardians of the Galaxy ride, there's Frozen, there's Test Track, there's Remy. How do you pack all that cool stuff into your day while still enjoying all the festival has to offer? We're gonna do a whole video just answering that one question. So if you're excited to see those videos, please be sure to subscribe down below, ring that bell so you'll be notified as soon as they come out. So I am super excited to introduce you guys to my friend Dakota Scherich. Dakota is a YouTuber as well. She has an amazing vlog. She covers everything from theme parks to lifestyle vlogging. She kind of does some day in the life vlogs as well. We actually met up when I was filming the Super Bowl challenge video. It was during the Super Bowl. We were doing like all 4 parks and I met Dakota on the bus from Animal Kingdom to Epcot.
Yeah, I was filming a just day in my life video and I was just doing some shopping and I saw Rob was kind of speed walking towards the bus because the bus did just pull up and he was filming, so I sat next to him and I was like, oh, are you a YouTuber? And that's when I found Ear Scouts. We've been trying to film a video, yes, but it has been so hard because I'm a cast member, so there's very limited space for me to get in sometimes, and with my work schedule too, but I'm so glad that we are here today filming.
I also have an ulterior motive for asking Dakota here today. If you watch my channel a lot, you might know I do not like seafood. If it lives in the water, I do not eat it. I obviously am not going to be able to give you guys a very good review of seafood because I just don't like any of it. So I'm excited to have Dakota here to give you guys a good review of what the seafood items are like. So we're actually here in Canada. Normally I like to start over in Mexico, but it's a little early for Mexican food, so we're actually going to start at Refreshment Port where they have the legendary Poutine. We're pitting the Poutine against the festival Braised beef Poutine. Let's see who comes out on top. I'm going to start with the classic.
Get a nice combination there.
Super salty, but delicious. That is definitely one of my go-tos, especially when you're drinking around the world. This goes beautifully with Canadian beer.
Poutine is a solid.
So now we're gonna try the festival version.
I'm trying to get like a good fork full of everything. I think I got it.
I like that better.
This one has a bit more flavor. I mean, in comparison, I feel like this one, they're similar, just this one has more toppings.
I think what I love about this one is the contrast of the flavors. I wasn't sure I was gonna think of that pickle, but with the kind of richness of the beef and the richness of the cheese. The pickle just kind of cuts against it a little bit.
Yes, adds that little.
And this one is like all about salt. It's very salty, which I love. But this one rounds it out with a little bit of sweetness from the pickle. I'm kind of surprised. I was not expecting, because this is one of my favorites, I was definitely not expecting this to be the winner. But for me, Festival wins this one. What about you?
Yes, I agree. I think the Festival one is a little bit better. It just has that little bit of with it with like the pickle, and I think this is like a garlic.
Yeah, garlic boursin, yeah.
So I think the Festival, with its little added flavor, definitely beats out the traditional treat. This one is still good, but this one is just better.
All right, round 1, 1 point for the Festival, 0 point for classic Epcot treats. Let's head on to the next spot. This is the Choza de Margarita taco. That is so stinking good. Like, let me tell you all the things that are right about this taco. The meat is nice and flavorful and saucy. It's got a nice like juiciness to the meat, and it's salty. It's got a good like kick of salt, but then you've got the pineapple. It really adds a like sweetness to it, and there's also the pickled red onion, which adds some more sweetness and a little bit of tartness. So it really rounds everything out beautifully. There is a reason why that is an iconic treat here in Epcot. It is delicious.
So this is my first time having a taco from Choza de Margarita. I'm so used to getting the chicken ones from the cantina. But this one is really good. The meat in here is super juicy, and I love their like tortillas that they use. I think they're so good. We'll see how the Festival one compares.
So now we're gonna try the Festival version. So right off the bat, I just want to say, normally Mexico Pavilion Festival booths kill it. I come to Mexico a lot. The cantina is really good. Choza de Margarita is really good. The food booth is usually even better, but I'm a little skeptical. I don't know. These tacos, they are not the pastor that I am used to. I'm used to pastor being sliced a little bit more thinly. These look really, really fatty. So I'm not sure, but we're gonna give it a whirl.
I'm a little nervous since you said that, because I am the type of person, like with steak or anything, I will cut the fat off. I like the other one better.
Yeah, that one is not a winner. I mean, it's not terrible. It's very fatty. I mean, it's basically like eating a cube of like fat. So if you're a big pork belly junkie, this is kind of that vibe. It's very, very fatty. The flavor is nice. It's not bad, but I'm a little off-put by the amount of fat in that one. That's just not my jam. I think this is a point for Epcot. Epcot classic treat winning this round.
I agree. Cheers.
Pomegranate mimosa from Spice Road Table. Quite tasty.
I got the hibiscus. I couldn't remember what it was called. The hibiscus mimosa. It's pretty good.
Spice Road Table is one of my favorite. I don't know that I would call this iconic necessarily, because it's kind of an under the radar thing. If you talk to people who come to the parks a lot, especially Epcot a lot, they will tell you that Spice Road Table is like a hidden gem. And my favorite thing here, I think this should be iconic. It is the hummus fries. It is fried hummus, which the way they do it, it's kind of cool. They freeze the hummus in the cube shape, and then they deep fry it while it's frozen, which makes it keep the shape. I'm excited to share these with you and with all of you.
I'm excited.
We also got a little dessert plate. There's actually a Moroccan pastry shop right next door now that one is iconic. Like, a lot of people know about that one. So while these are an underrated icon, everyone knows that those are great.
I am a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie.
Are you?
Yeah.
2 new adventurous flavors.
Here we go, cheers.
What do you think?
Let's drop them.
If you're a hummus junkie, which I am, I love hummus. It's got some really nice, a little bit of heat, not overpoweringly so, just a little bit. but the sauce that it comes with is delicious.
It's good. I think that's where a lot of the heat comes from. Because I tried it on its own, and it wasn't as spicy as it was with the sauce. But it's really good.
And it's hummus. Hummus is healthy. Now, once you deep fry it, it might not be so healthy, but it started out healthy.
Yeah.
So
It's the thought that counts.
I think we get some bonus points for that.
I agree.
I made our list of iconic Epcot foods, and I realized after I made the list, there was not a single vegetable on the list. There are no iconic vegetables in Epcot, sadly, but lots of iconic, delicious food, and this is one of them for sure.
Yeah, this is really good.
Let's try the pastries. This one kind of looks similar to like a baklava. That guy is so stinking good. The little baklava roll. Oh my gosh, isn't that delicious?
That is good.
It tastes like honeyed pecan pie in fila.
Yeah, is that like a brown sugary to it?
Delicious. This is like a spice cake. How is that so good?
It reminds me of a banana bread. With like the walnuts.
Yeah. But it's like soaked in like a cinnamon syrup.
Yeah.
That's like permeating everything and making it just heavenly.
It is good.
This is going to be tough to beat. I mean, the hummus fries might get beaten by the falafel that's over at Tangierine, maybe. But we're going to try the little dessert treat that's over there. I don't know. I think this is going to be tough to beat. Even the simple little cookie is really nice. It's very buttery.
It is. And the powdered sugar is a nice little complement to it for sweetness.
That's delightful. Tastes kind of like an Italian wedding cookie.
Yes, yeah. Even if you're not here for like the festival and a lot of the other places get crowded, like a lot of people go to Italy to eat, Mexico, Canada for Le Cellier. Check here, because I mean this is my first time here, and just the appetizers and dessert alone, pretty good. So I imagine that the food is really good too.
Yeah. It's a good spot. So we are here in the Morocco Pavilion. I feel like we're on the set of an Indiana Jones movie. How about you?
Yeah.
Definite Indiana Jones vibes in this pavilion. This is coming from the Tangierine Cafe, which is actually here all year round, but nowadays they pretty much always just do the festival food. I think they have some regular menu items, but it's mainly kind of like an all-the-time festival food. We're falafel, which is kind of akin to fried hummus.
Yeah, I was like looking and I was like the texture kind of looks the same as the fried hummus. So
yeah. All right, let's give this
cheers.
a whirl. Definitely more flavor coming from the falafel itself.
Yes.
The hummus had a more subtle flavor, but I'm really missing that kick of the sauce that came from over there.
Yep, I agree.
This one I think has maybe like a little kind of tzatziki kind of sauce on it, maybe.
I don't think it's enough to like make that much of a difference.
I agree. And this definitely tastes like your local supermarket pita. This is not. Here's the thing. This place, Tangierine Cafe, a lot of times during the festival has really delicious fresh baked bread. So it is not unexpected that you would get really good fresh bread there. This is not that. Feeling like this one might be, for me, feeling like this might be a point for Epcot.
I think so too. I think the hummus does have a little bit more, like tried the falafel just on its own, and I think the hummus does have some more flavor. I feel like they did a really good job with like the spices in the hummus. So I agree. I think the hummus wins over the falafel. So.
All right, but we still have the dessert showdown. So we did also get the pistachio cake to go up against the platter of pastries from Spice Road Table. That is going to be tough, though. That is a tough act to follow.
I think the ones at Spice Round Table,
Spice Road Table.
Spice Road Table are more flavorful.
Oh yeah.
The texture of the cake is very nice. It's a very nice textured cake, but the other ones just had more flavor.
Yeah. I hate to say it, for me on this one, My favorite thing is the printed disc of chocolate on the top. To me, this is kind of like, it's almost like the Little Debbie snack cake version of the pastry that we got across the street. It's similar flavor, but it's much more, I don't know, just like, it's like a Little Debbie snack cake kind of texture, and I'm not loving it.
It's not bad. Like, it's not a bad thing, but there's really no flavor. Like, I don't taste this pistachio either. Like, it just tastes like a vanilla cake.
Not a home run this time for Tangierine Cafe. Right off the bat, I want to say Les Halles is one of my all-time favorite Epcot places to eat. So they have amazing sweet and savory pastries all year round. But I also have to say that the booth in France is usually one of the best booths. So this is going to be tough.
Yeah. The tartine was really good. It kind of reminds me of like a garlic bread type with like all kinds of cheese. The goat cheese stood out the most.
She's right. The goat cheese, it's all about that goat cheese.
It was really good. I really liked it. It was my first time having it. So what do you think?
So that's one of my go-tos. I love the tartine au fromage. Honestly, you kind of can't go wrong at Les Halles. It is so good, and it's just a reliable, like, the line always is massive in there, and with good reason. It's delicious. So we just tried also the beignet from the France booth. What do you think?
So the beignet itself was like super sweet, and it was really soft, but it doesn't have a lot of flavor. There's like that sauce on the inside. What was it? Like
a bechamel. Yeah, like a bechamel sauce.
It didn't have a lot of flavor as compared to the tartine with that goat cheese, and so
I felt like it was like a donut filled with like kind of a cream sauce, but like a savory bechamel cream sauce. I wish there was a more pronounced cheese flavor. The cheese flavors were very mild in the beignet, I felt like. So, yeah, I think this is another winner for Epcot Classic.
I agree.
And I was not expecting that. I was expecting this to go to the booth because France booth usually brings it. And I mean, it's not bad. It's a good treat. I wouldn't say don't get this, but Les Halles is better.
Yes. It is it's kind of a little underwhelming.
A little bit.
Yeah. But it's still pretty good for something to try.
Yeah. If you're a big beignet fan and you've never tried a savory beignet, it's an interesting thing to try.
I agree.
All right. Now we're off to my worst nightmare.
The UK.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let's get it over with. Let's do it. Let's go eat some fish. All right, it all comes to this. The moment I've been dreading all day long. Look at this, it looks so unassuming. It looks like a delicious bowl of mashed potatoes or shepherd's pie. Who would know that there was fish lurking beneath this surface?
I wish that we knew what was in the pie though. It does not tell you, it just says seafood fisherman's pie. So
it's like Jaws. There's something terrifying just below the surface of this, and we do not know what it is. So this is a legendary dish here at Epcot. I'm not a fan, obviously, not my jam. But for people who like fish, I've been told this is something that people look forward to getting every time they come. So this is definitely an iconic. Would you agree? This is an iconic.
A lot of people, yeah. I know my roommate's a really big like fish and chips type of person, and this is one of her go-tos. So. Okay,
so let's start with the iconic, the go-to, because we're gonna save that mystery for last. Before we dig in, though, we need to recap. I've been a little surprised. I was expecting to maybe be close, but I was actually expecting the festival to win. The festival is not won. The festival cannot win. The festival is out of the running.
Yeah.
The question is it going to be a blowout, or is the festival going to come back and sort of tighten things up?
Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'm gonna let you go first. I don't want to watch this.
Not bad. It doesn't taste like anything. It tastes like deep fried something. There's not a strong fishy flavor. No. And you know, the funny thing is, I had this once before. Your mileage may vary because I had this like when we first started reviewing foods in Epcot, and it was a lot fishier. So this might be one of those things that's just like the cut of fish that you get. Sometimes it might be fishier, but this is actually delightful. I'm shocked to hear this coming out of my mouth, but it just tastes like crunchy, deep fried. I mean, I would think maybe it was chicken. There's just not really a strong flavor at all. All right, so you're actually a fish eater. You're gonna give everybody the real deal. Like for those who love fish, what are they gonna think of this?
I mean, I think it's pretty good. I'm not sure what type of fish it is, but the breading on it is very like crunchy. I think it's a good breading. I think it's a solid fish and chip. So.
All right. I'm surprised at how much I like this. So.
Yeah, I'm surprised for you.
Yeah. All right, so now this is the moment of truth, y'all.
The way that it does that is not appetizing.
Oh boy. All right, let's get an up close shot of what we're seeing here. All right.
Is that there?
I have no idea what that is. Is that a carrot? That's a carrot, right?
I hope that's a carrot.
I hope that's not like some sort of like orange eel or something.
I highly doubt that it's really that intricate.
Okay.
I'm hoping it's not that intricate.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if I've ever had eel. I like sushi. I like eel sauce, but...
Okay.
Ready? Here we go. It's not bad.
What is this orangeness? I don't know.
I don't know if it's shrimp. It might be
Could
shrimp.
it be shrimp?
I think it is.
Is it shrimp?
I think so.
That's a much larger bite than I should have taken.
Interesting.
It's a little fishy.
That's what it is.
It's not as bad as I was fearing. Oh, that's crab. Crab.
Oh yeah.
There's crab in
I
there.
didn't meet him, but like I
Okay.
saw him every time.
I am going to disqualify myself. I am not capable of calling this because I am just not. I definitely know that I prefer fish and chips, but I'm not qualified to say which one of these dishes is better. So that's going to fall to you. The final call of the night.
The pie is not terrible. Why I'm choosing the fish and chips over the pie is more of a texture thing.
Okay.
I feel like the texture of the pie is a little weird.
Yeah.
Because the crab is chewy. So
Yeah.
it's like that very chewy, and so it just, with everything else being like mashed and like squishy, the chewiness of it like throws off my taste buds, I think. The liquid that's in there too, it is just, the UK wins. The fish and chip over the Fisherman's pie.
Blowout for Epcot. Blowout. I was not expecting that.
Yup, me either.
We're going to be doing 2 more videos, and we're going to be trying a lot more festival food. So we knew the things we were picking from Epcot were great, right? So that's like unfair. We knew we were picking good stuff. We didn't know what we were getting with the festival stuff, right?
Yep.
We're going to try some more foods. Definitely check out our next 2 videos that are going to be all about the festival. Check out Dakota Scherich's channel. We're going to put the link down in the description below. She'll be covering some festival stuff as well. I think it's important, no matter what, it's important that if you come to an Epcot festival, you need to at least try a couple things. Yeah. I mean, it's part of the experience. But I think one thing that we're maybe taking away from this is don't skip on those classic Epcot like restaurants. The iconic Epcot snacks and dishes, they hold their own.
Yes.
Even in a big festival like this. So I want to say thank you so much to Dakota.
Thank you for having me. This was so much fun.
Well, it's been awesome. We've never had a guest vlogger here before, so this is our first time on this channel, and I had a lot of fun doing this, and hopefully we'll do something like this again sometime soon.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely.
So if you guys enjoyed this format, please let us know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, don't forget to think happy thoughts, everybody. We'll see you real soon.